Hey everybody, this is Gabe Rubin and I'm going to be walking through the new potential change orders workflow. So what we wanted to do here is to create a simple, quick way that we can capture any kind of opportunities for us to make more money on our projects or any risks that could cost us money and that we'll want to get change orders for. So we have this potential change order section and this is inside of change orders. We go into this tab for potential change orders. Now we want to add some potential change orders. What we can do is go here. All we have to enter in here is a subject. So maybe this is additional ductwork that may be happening. And that's all I'll have to do. I want to just add it, get it into there to start. So this is one thing that we can do. We can come back in later and add in some more information. Maybe we want to say, hey, this is new ductwork in the west wing. And maybe I just want to add the scope of work, or I could add some cost estimates. I think it's maybe, you know, let's say $10,000 worth of cost, and maybe I expect to charge 20,000. This just gives me a rough order of magnitude of what the scope is here. And then we have this concept of reference document type. So if we want, we could even link this to a daily report, an RFI, or a drawing that's in my project already. So for this one, I want to link it to one of my drawings. So we'll go ahead and set it to this drawing, save that. So now whenever I go to see this, I can go jump to that drawing, see what's going on. And so it'll just pop me right over to this drawing. So going back to our potential change orders, that's one way that we can add it manually. The next way is maybe we're writing an RFI and I've had a meeting with the general contractor and they're telling me that they're going to want us to move receptacles in IT room 004. Please confirm. Should move receptacles. Okay. And then if I check yes for impact to cost or probable, then what this is going to do is it's going to create a potential change order as well. So let's say we put this due date in here, save this. Now when this RFI gets created, we can go back into this potential change orders and we're going to see it automatically created that line for us. And it linked already that RFI. We can put any cost or price estimates we think in there. Similarly, we can create a daily report. And so every day, the field team is going out there, they're putting in what might happen. If they write anything in this delays issues or out of scope work here, maybe this was some trade damages from the painting team contractor. I don't know what they did to my ductwork, but they painted all over it. We can save this. It will also automatically generate a potential change order. So this is true for delays or for out of scope work. And so you come in here, it's going to automatically create these. So what this is doing is it's creating one list where I can see all of the information that I might want to edit. We could, let's say, hey, this came in, we made a deal, we just want to void this, we want to ignore it, we can go ahead and void that one. Now the IT room and the additional ductwork, these are real, so I'm going to say, hey, I think this one's, $400 worth of cost and maybe $800 worth of price. Maybe it would go a little less, 600 bucks. So we can go in here and update it. We can add some scope of work, move for receptacles. And then what's going to happen is we're ready to turn this into a change order request. I don't know why we would group these together, but let's say this IT room and this ductwork, they're all part of one package that we want to send in one change order request. The GC said, hey, send it to me in one. So we go to this convert to change order request. What's going to happen is it's going to pull in that scope of work, kind of combine that scope. If you had just one, you would show that and the subject would come in. And then we'll see the cost estimate and price estimate. That's just adding those together. And then we'll see these reference documents that are now tied to the change order. And then we'll follow the normal change order request process. So what we've done is we've allowed our team to keep track of everything that's an opportunity risk. We can kind of manage it. And then when we're ready to turn these into change order requests, it saves us a bunch of time and gives us all the backup we need. So, maybe this is new work. So when I save this, it'll create that change order. I can go through the normal process. And then what we'll see is these move to a converted status, and you can't turn these into a different change order request now. So that's the whole run through of the feature. It's very important for our companies to keep track of anything that we could have potential revenue from, or that are even risks. And so this allows us to stay on top of that and make sure they go through the process. Thanks, everybody.